We cornered him, and I said, why did you call for a meeting to see if Pierce is fit to be a CEO?
Did you really?
No, but I wish.
What did Warren say?
He said he had no choice. You believe?
It's not like Warren to do something like that to Pierce.
You think it's true?
Did he say anything else?
He said to warn Pierce about Edward.
Edward? Why Edward? Edward has zero interest in being CEO.
You can never tell with these rich people. Maybe all these years he's been hiding his ambitions.
There's only one way to find out.
You're gonna talk to Edward?
Yeah. I want to know why and how he convinced Warren to turn against Pierce.
If he doesn't talk, try whacking him.
Okay, no thanks, Hua Jie. Do you tell Pierce about it?
Yeah. He was stressed when he left.
You still can't reach Warren and the other board members?
Sorry, Pierce. I've been trying the whole morning.
What about Justin Yanagi?
It's only 2 a.m. where he is. It's too early to call.
Okay, keep trying. You have to get a hold of them.
Are you here to talk about Pierce?
I'm here to talk about you. I don't understand. All these years, you've never shown an interest in SimCorp. And suddenly now, you want to be CEO?
I don't have a choice.
What are you talking about?
Look, I've been happy to let Pierce run the show. It's what grandmother wants. And you've been around to make sure things were working.
So what's changed?
Now that I'm here, I see how things really are. Pierce is hopeless, Tess, and you're always bailing him out. Do you know what will happen if I don't do anything about it?
You don't have to do this.
I do. Look, we have to face the fact that Pierce is never going to stop messing up. And you're always going to be the one to take the blame for it. I can't let that happen anymore.
Look, I know where you're coming from, but I really think that Pierce is actually...
I'm sorry, Tess. It doesn't matter what you think or what grandmother thinks. We're going to let the board decide what's best for the company.
How did you get Warren to go against Pierce?
Are you surprised? Warren doesn't have a shred of decency or loyalty.
I'm so glad you called for this meeting. After you look at all the initiatives that Edward has come up with for SimCorp, I'm sure you'll be convinced that he has to replace Pierce as the CEO.
Warren and Gladys have already told me what Edward is up to. It's pretty impressive. You must be so proud.
So we have your vote then?
My vote goes to the CEO with vision.
Edward, definitely.
Someone with an eye for trends. Let me show you something. What do you think of these designs?
They're all...
My Zikri designs them.
They're awesome. I see I'm not the only one with a talented son.
Well, just like Edward is shining now, because he was given the opportunity, my Zikri needs an opportunity as well.
Kirana, have I ever mentioned to you that Edward loves to champion new designers?
That's wonderful.
You vote for Edward, and I promise you he will help Zikri launch a new collection.
If I can have that in writing before the board meeting, that would really help me make my decision.
Consider it done.
So, do you have any questions about the contract?
No, I'm good.
Well then, sign here and here. Congratulations. You're now officially SimCorp's company doctor.
Thanks, Evan.
Oh, you're working with SimCorp?
You didn't...
She didn't have to tell me. I knew that sooner or later, Tess would get her in.
Well, that's not how they hire at SimCorp. Nadrah was appointed because she's got a solid reputation of being a caring doctor.
Thanks, Ivan.
Well, I'll leave you two to it. I've got a meeting to attend.
So how do you get the gig?
Hi, Tess. I'm on my way. Lunch is on me.
Hi, ladies. And there she is.
Congratulations, Nadrah. I heard your suspension's been lifted and you're now SimCorp's company doctor.
Thank you. And there's more?
More?
I've convinced Melinda to do a Prattler feature on your comeback story.
That's right. We'll be focusing on the exciting health advocate programs that you'll be spearheading for SimCorp.
A health advocate program?
You're going to be up to here with all your CSR projects, trust me.
You know, Tess, since you've sweetened the deal and promised Prattler exclusives on your future product launches, I think we can do more than just a feature.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I was thinking a live stream interview. It'll be spontaneous with real-time interaction.
Yes.
So, which is it?
Sorry. I can't do a live stream interview. It's too nerve-wracking.
Of course you can. And while you're at it, you can raise funds for your free clinic. Think about that.
I can?
It's a deal.
Great. It'll be great. You'll be great.
You want to see me?
I bought over Jay Chopra's SimCorp shares to be transferred to Hua Jie.
So Hua Jie gets to vote.
She knows what to do, and she'll bequeath the shares to you when she passes.
Thank you, Grandma.
I wish I could do more, Piers, but that's all I can afford. I can't buy any more seats.
No, this already means a lot to me. I'm doing everything I can to get the majority vote.
I know you are. You, me, and Hua Jie are in one camp. Edward and Shirley are in the other.
And we still don't know where Warren, Karana, Gladys, and Justin Yanagi stand.
Have you managed to speak to them?
I'm still trying.
If you get Warren's vote, you get Gladys's and Justin Yanagi's vote as well.
Yeah, I don't know why Warren is avoiding me.
And what about Kirana?
Oh, is it? Oh, hold on. That's Karana now. Okay, we got a meeting set up for later.
I managed to get Kirana's vote. Have you spoken to Gladys and Justin Yanagi?
It's still too early. What is it?
Edward, we're so close to getting rid of Piers.
What?
We've worked so long for this. I don't want you to become CEO only to end up in jail.
I'm not ending up in jail.
That means you're not involved in Clarissa's accident?
It means I'm not ending up in jail.
Edward, you need to tell me. We need to make sure we cover loose ends.
If I tell you anything, it compromises you.
Edward,
What?
what do we do?
Nothing. Don't do anything.
Hello?
Hey, Pierce. It's Irfan. I need to buy you lunch. Thank you for giving Nadrah the opportunity to...
Not now, Irfan. All right.
But Hello? Bloody rude. Hey, Raj, join me for coffee?
Yeah, sure.
We are not telling Pierce.
We need help to move forward.
He already has enough on his plate with Edward and the board.
Do you think Edward was the one Venya was warning you about at SimCorp?
He wasn't even working there when she sent the text.
What's the meeting about?
We want to help you find a way to fend off Edward.
Okay, I appreciate that, but I can do that on my own. Thank you.
Well, since we're all here, we might as well try to come up with a strategy.
All right, thanks, Tess, but I can do this. All right? Look, I've got a meeting with Kirana. I'm gonna head,
Venya warned Tess about working at SimCorp.
Venya warned... Are you in danger?
The only dangerous thing that has happened to me so far is dropping a stapler on my foot.
Okay, you're not stepping foot back in that office. You're working from home, starting now.
Don't be ridiculous. You don't even know what the warning's about.
It's a warning. That's enough. Stay out of SimCorp.
You're not letting me strategize against Edward, so you don't get to tell me what to do.
Yeah, my life is not in danger.
Neither is mine.
Shut up!
I read what you sent to me about hospital infections. Staph toxins can lead to organ failure, right? That's what I want.
Enough already, okay? We need to stop wasting time, which is why I asked you to come down, Pierce. We need your help.
You should have told me from the beginning.
We didn't want you to worry.
Okay, how can I help?
Well, Tess was rumored to have had an affair with SimCorp intern Jonathan Leong.
Oh, we proved that was made up already.
Yeah, but he had SimCorp credentials. His info was in the system.
Someone on the inside must have set that up.
So that's why you don't want to go to IT. You don't want to alert the culprit.
Exactly.
Anyone in IT we can trust?
Yu Meng? And he'll be discreet. Let you know when we talk to him.
Thanks, Pierce.
Are you sure it's safe for you to be at SimCorp? Whoever you're dealing with may have killed Clarissa. You gotta be careful.
I will. You just go for your meeting. And Kirana hates me, otherwise I go with you to convince her that you're the best CEO for SimCorp.
Hey, you okay? My life has been turned upside down since the stroke. I can't even pick up a cup.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
And the worst thing about it, it's affecting my work. I can't stand a walk for too long. How can I bring my clients for viewings?
That must be tough, man.
It's so frustrating. Raj, look, I have a potential development coming up. And all I need is one break, man.
Is there anything that I can do to help?
You're good friends with Lester Chong, right?
Les. Yeah, Les.
Can you put in a word for me? Hey, look, I've been facing one setback after another. I just need a break, man.
Right, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Thanks, Raj. I really appreciate this.
Sorry I'm late. I'm sorry.
I don't like to be kept waiting, Pierce.
Yeah, traffic was...
I assume this is what, the board meeting?
Yeah. Look, Kirana, SimCorp's doing well under my management. In fact, we have a new athleisure line that's going to launch. It's going to be a game changer, really boost sales.
A new athleisure line? Zikri could design that.
We already have Luca working on it.
Perhaps Luca could work with Zikri.
Let me get back to you on that.
Pierce, let me be honest with you. My vote goes to the man who can assure me that Zikri's career gets a boost.
Okay, Zikri needs to work on his aesthetic. His style doesn't fit the SimCorp image.
You should be the last person talking about SimCorp's image. You're back with Tess. That's terrible for the SimCorp image.
Okay, we're not here to discuss my private life.
Our discussion is over.
Kirana, you are making use of the situation between Edward and I to promote your son's interests. Can we have a real discussion about SimCorp's leadership, please?
Don't waste your breath, Pierce. My mind's made up.
Edward, Inspector Chong and Inspector Cusman are here to see you.
Edward, pleasure. How can I help you today?
This is with regards to Clarissa Tay's accident. We have some questions for Mr. Edward Sim.
Edward, I can sit in as SimCorp's lawyer.
Mr. Sim is not being arrested, and he's not entitled to a lawyer during the initial statement-taking and evidence gathering.
It's okay, Sivan. Thank you. I'm happy to help with the investigation.
Okay.
Please, take a seat. So, what can I do for you guys today?
Where were you on the evening of the 21st of August?
The 21st? Let me see. I was mainly here at the office. I did have a few meetings here and there.
Did you meet with Clarissa Tay on that day?
No, we weren't close.
We have CCTV footage of you entering a condo, Palisade Terrace, via a service gate.
Palisade Terrace? Yeah, my close friend, Lee Wong, he stays there. I was paying him a visit. He's been staying there for years.
Is your mother, Madam Shirley Sim, close to Clarissa?
Close? I'm not sure. They are family friends.
Do you know if they have met up?
My mom? No, she's super law-abiding. There's no way she would have met a known fugitive, even if they were close family friends.
You know what's happening in the meeting room?
What?
2 policemen are questioning Edward about Clarissa's accident.
Well, how is Edward involved with that?
Want to talk, go outside.
Sorry. You mean this is Sivan?
Oh, thanks for helping.
Shh. Can move back. I can feel you breathing on my neck.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I've granted you access, but it's going to take a lot of time for you to search. What are you looking for? Faster if I help you.
Can you trace who created Jonathan Leong's employee ID and record?
Yeah, he used to be an intern here.
I've lost Kirana. Shh. How's it going in here?
Okay.
Sorry about Kirana. At least you have Gladys, Justin, Yanagi, and Warren.
Yeah, I'm not ready to give up yet.
Guys, I can still hear you talking. Shh.
Sorry.
What happened on the day of the accident, Venya? You know, don't you? That's why I can't let you wake up, Venya. You understand, right? You've got a son too. I know you'll do whatever it takes to protect him. I'm just doing what any mother would do.
Minutes. You say you will finish in 5 minutes. 5 minutes turn to 50 minutes.
It's not my fault, okay? Our own supplier is so blur.
Yeah, he is blur, but you even more blur. You can ask people for help, right?
Yeah, you're the smartest. Hello, Venya.
The big boss, Blur Showdown, is here to see you.
Come in.
You wanted to see me?
Edward, I would prefer you to call off the board meeting.
That's not possible, I'm afraid. Something needs to be done about Pierce. He's not fit to lead SimCorp.
That's what you think?
Look, Grandma, I know I have what it takes to be CEO. I mean, I can do so much more with SimCorp.
Pierce fits the company better.
Based on what? What has he done to deserve his position? I can't think of anything. The only thing I can come up with is that he's blood-related and I'm not. Was that the reason?
I admit that Pierce is not as talented as you, but Pierce's father had wanted Pierce to learn the business. I have to fulfill that wish.
That's it?
Edward, it's in the best interest of SimCorp.
You're not acting in the best interest of SimCorp. Good thing there's a board to keep you in check.
This Johnny takes so long to answer my messages.
Yeah, he's busy, right?
All his answers are yes, no, yes, no. It's not like him.
He's working hard, right? Don't disturb him.
Huh? How come now you suddenly so understanding? Last time Tess was so busy, never answer your text. You always got so angry.
Don't talk so much. Poor girl. Wake up soon, okay, Venya?
Ida, the free clinic will be closed next Tuesday. Can you post that on our social media page? Oh, what's happening on Tuesday? Prattler is doing a live stream interview. Ah, that's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. Why are you nervous? You have done so many interviews. Weren't you Prattler's Woman of the Year last year or the year before? It was so different then. Irfan was there. He's always... he was always there. You can do this without him.
Hello?
Fran, I've thought about it, and I'm on board.
Oh, that's great, Lester. So I'll see you and your wife next week for the viewing?
Yeah, see you there. Hope you get us a good deal.
Oh, yeah, of course. Any friend of Raj is a friend of mine.
Okay, see you next week.
Okay. By the way, can we meet for lunch right after? We can discuss how I can help market your property.
The house is too big now that the children are all married and moved out.
I know exactly what you mean. I've helped a lot of my clients in the same situation.
Okay, then. I look forward to meeting with you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Lester. See you, bye.
This is taking longer than expected.
Because whoever created Jonathan's account covered his digital tracks very well.
Well, is it impossible to track?
For most people, yes. But for me, no.
It's Shirley Sim.
You don't have to whisper anymore. I'm done with the work.
It's freaking Shirley Sim.
The account was created 21st of August.
That's the day of Venya's accident.
Madam Shirley Sim,
Yes?
we need to ask you a few questions.
But why didn't you just say it was Shirley? Why so mysterious?
Are you sure you man got it right? Since when does Shirley know enough about IT to create an account?
That's what's bugging me too. I mean, just the other day, I saw Shirley ask Joyce for help to download some app on her phone.
Exactly. Whoever did this has to be really good at tech. Then the other thing is that the scandal implicated Tess and Edward. Shirley wouldn't do anything to risk Edward's reputation.
You're right. Clarissa would, but not Shirley.
Wait, we might be onto something. The police came to question Edward and Shirley about Clarissa.
No, they came to question me too. They're just checking everything. It doesn't mean anything.
So we're stuck.